About 2,000 teachers from the Volta, Greater Accra and Oti regions started coming in yesterday for a 4-day workshop being organized by the Ghana Education Service. This training program by GES for Form 3 core subject teachers across the country began today. This, they say, is part of interventions to offer core subject teachers the opportunity to learn new skills to improve upon teaching and learning outcomes. These teachers recount their experience since they arrived.
As at now, everything is stranded. We are all stranded. We don't know the head and tail of the program. They said they will provide us with food, but I've never received anything in terms of food. Other colleagues too have never received any food. Though they've provided some food, but it was not sufficient. It was not enough to cover up with everybody. The program too, we don't know. There's no shed. Look at the weather. The weather is so hot. We are sitting under this sunny weather. And nobody has ever come from GES to tell us what we are to do or what is going on. We don't know what we are here for. So at least we want GES, authorities from GES to come around to tell us exactly what we are to do.
Just by WhatsApp notice, we were asked to converge at Legon for a 4-day program, workshop or whatever it is, we don't know. And we got here thinking it is for the good of our students. We got here, adults for that matter. It appears the system have disrespected teachers for far too long. You draw us from the comfort of our homes. We may not be coming from very cozy homes. But at least we love it. We love what we keep as homes. So you brought us down here, and we do not have a clue as to what the whole program is about. We are lodged into rooms that do not have, that are with taps that have not seen water for years. Because the evidence is so clear.
Confidence Afetonku is a mathematics teacher from Pando Senior Technical School. He came to the University of Ghana campus yesterday in response to GES's invitation. He tells Citi News how he has to cope with the stress they are being taken through regardless of his condition.
The bus, I'm struggling to get on board, so I have to charter taxi to the venue now. That is, so if next time, I was even complaining that it's like, how would I put it? I think we have only one set of human beings in Ghana. But for me, I'm not part. Because if the facility is just meant, especially the cars, the bus conveying, it means that I shouldn't go. If I cannot afford this taxi fare, I cannot go. So that is the challenge I face personally.
He feels teachers are treated differently from other professions.
I feel if it were to be any other group, they always say we are many. So the kind of, if you ask me, respect given to teachers, I don't know. If it were to be any other workforce here, they would have given them breakfast on time. Even yesterday, as I said, I took my, supper around 9 o'clock in the evening, not morning. In fact, all of us, yes. So that is it. And I don't think it's a fair treatment at all.
Ernesto Poku is the founder and former president of the Coalition of Concerned Teachers. He tells me he and his colleagues have not been treated well by GES.
What is happening? To me, it's uncalled for. You want to organize program and you don't send letters on time, and we have let our children, the students, they are in the schools and there are no teachers teaching them, and we are here and there's nobody to talk to. What kind of nonsense is this?
I love that.
What kind of nonsense is this? And so please, I want this coverage to go this afternoon so that they know that they can't take us for a ride. We are not kids. We are matured men and women.
Citi News followed the teachers to the Jones Kwate block. There was no indication of an organizer nor a facilitator. Minutes later, they were asked to converge at the Great Hall for the opening ceremony. No one seemed to know who was giving those instructions, as no organizer had showed up at the time. A teacher from Osudoku Senior High School, Franklin Nkrumah, expressed disappointment at the way information was relayed.
As in when talking to the organizers, queuing to know, okay, this is what is going to happen this morning. From here, this is where we move to. Nothing like that happened. It's our colleague who spoke to us that we are to move after registration. We queue for breakfast. But the breakfast, when we queue, as at the time they asked us to queue, when we queued, the place where the food will be served was not even swept. Rubbers and cardboard, everything was left over there, open, just like that. We queued until we left, we were fed up. We have to go and buy kinke and eat.
There was later information from an unknown source that teachers should return to the Jones Quarter block for the workshop. When Citi News got there at 1:20 p.m., the workshop had commenced. The Public Relations Officer of the Ghana Education Service, Cassandra Chum Ampofo, gives reasons for the situation.
They came in last night. They've been asked to lodge there. And then this morning, we had a slight challenge. It's unavailability of the lecture halls. It wasn't ready. And so I do not know the group that said they didn't see the facility. They were actually moving around, talking to the university authorities to get the classrooms or the lecture halls ready for the training to begin. And so I'm sure that's what happened in the morning.